Will NEUP squeeze all the way upwards of the $8 levels once again, or is this a ticker which is glory days are behind it? You should be cutting your losses and walking away from. What's up, trend friends? Today, let's see NEUP under three different lenses: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to be talking about exactly why this ticker is running today. The what, we're going to be using some stock analysis. The where, I'm going to be telling you guys where to get in and where to get out. So without further ado, if this is the type of content you guys like, hit that thumbs up button, and now let's get to work. So when it comes to NEUP, guys, we want to talk about the why first, because in order to anticipate and predict the future, we first need to understand the past. This is a ticker which after all is up about 50% on the day. So we want to analyze whether or not these gains are actually sustainable for the stock, or is it just going to be one of those pump and dumps which is here today, gone tomorrow. In the case of NEUP, the company did actually have some solid news a couple of days ago, which really doesn't justify what's running today, but we'll go over those news anyway. So a couple days ago, the company announced an update on their medication for social anxiety disorder. And then about a day ago, we also got an update about an investment firm going ahead and acquiring approximately $3 million worth of the company. So it says a significant shareholder, Links One Capital Management, has made a notable investment by purchasing 631K shares of NEUP and for $3 million total amount. Okay, so pretty good stuff overall. Now, to me, I'm going to be honest with you guys, for me, this still doesn't justify the price action that we saw today. It really does not, right? And I think that it's one of those things that I think that it's such a low float stock that I think once the momentum starts pouring in and it starts hitting scanners and everyone starts buying it, it just starts ripping to the upside. So overall, we're going to go over here and we're going to put the news as okay, meaning it's really nothing too notable today. At least today, right? Mind you, I'm saying for today. I'm not talking about a couple of days ago, I'm talking about today, right? Now, the next thing we want to look at is going to be the what, right? Now, the what analysis is going to be really important, and I think that this is the part where a lot of traders zig when they should zag, and they start looking at things from an investing criteria instead of a trading criteria, right? You guys got to understand that investing and trading are two different things, okay? They can both make you very wealthy, but they're two different things. Therefore, what you look for when it comes to an investment is not the same things that you look for when it comes to a trade. When you're looking for a trade, you're looking for supply and demand. That's all you're paying attention to. What often happens is that people forget that and they start looking at, because you guys got to understand, right? The stock is not the company and the company is not the stock. So if you're looking at the stock, you need to analyze it from a supply and demand perspective. But if you look at the company, you need to look at the industry, you need to look at the leadership, you need to look at, its partnerships that it's in, you need to look at its revenue, all these different things. But remember, what are you? Are you a trader or are you an investor? You're a trader. So let's talk about trading. So let's talk about supply and demand, right? When it comes to supply and demand, the company right now has a free float of 1 million shares with a market cap of $7 million. So very volatile ticker, okay? Very volatile ticker. So we're going to put its volatility as amazing, okay? Now, the next thing we want to look at over here is going to be its, what are we doing over here? It's going to be its cash on hand. Now, why are we looking at its cash on hand? Because we want to see whether or not this supply which it has, will the company go ahead and actually add to the supply or not? Why would the company add to the supply? In order to raise funds. So we need to analyze whether or not the company is actually financially distressed. So right now, the company is actually cash flow positive. So they're bringing in $0.2 million. So they're cash flow positive. So that's actually pretty good for the company. So we're going to go over here and we're going to put its cash as good. Not amazing because it just puts 0.2 million. It's really not much, but I'm going to put it as good. Now, with that said, okay, they're making more than they're spending, which is good. But have they historically been dilutive? Let's take a look. Well, historically, they've been very dilutive, and right now they have a big overhead supply. That's not good. That is not good, okay? So we're going to go over here, and we're going to put its dilution, odds of dilution, is actually bad, meaning relatively high. And I wouldn't be surprised if today we did see a lot of people converting those warrants, okay? Now, the next thing we want to look at is going to be institutional ownership. Sitting at 7.5%, not the worst. We're going to put it at okay, really, okay. Now, let's see what the shorts have been doing when it comes to NEUP. Have they been adding? Have they been taken away? What's the short interest sitting at? Okay. Well, the short interest is sitting at 15%, and the past 7 days it's up 100%, and today it's up 37%. So this is not good at all. So it's sitting at 21% actually today. So this is not good. When we see short interest increasing, this means that the shorts are doubling down. This is not a good look at all. This is bearish. So we're going to put this as terrible, okay. Now, let's talk about the charts. So when it comes to the charts, unfortunately, guys, the highest I see it going right now would be the test of this VWAP at 690. Now, it can go ahead and give us a double top potentially. I wouldn't write it off for that, but I doubt it's going to happen just because the company has been historically dilutive, and I wouldn't be surprised if they dilute it right now. Now, today we did take some trades on NEUP ourselves, some scalps, which were very profitable. Listen, if you guys are tired of losing, if you're tired of inconsistency, Okay, if you're tired of seeing your portfolio be up for a day, be down for 2 days, be up for a day, be down for 2 days, check out our community. Our community right now is actually on a 50% sale for the next 10 members that join. Why? Because we want to reward the action takers, not the procrastinators. Okay, so give it a shot. This is what our community looks like. We give you access to day traders, swing alerts, optioners. It's not just myself, it's me and a bunch of other traders who honestly are better traders than me. And you guys know me, okay? I'm not the most humble person, all right? I'm not known for how humble I am. But I'll tell you this, the mentors in the community are truly better than me at trading. Why? Because, they better be. They've been trading longer than I've been alive, right? So it makes sense. So give it a shot, guys. We've been absolutely crushing it. This is what our alerts look like. We give it an entry, we give it a ticker, we give it an exit, we give it a stop loss. We also tell you how many shares to go out and buy in a 10K account. So we tell you how many shares to buy in your account. How do we do so? We disclose it in a 10K account, so you can go ahead and multiply these numbers by whatever size you have. Let's say you have a 50K account, you multiply by 5. Let's say you have a 30K account, you multiply by 3. Simple and easy, okay? And we have over 400 members coming back month after month. There's a reason why people are coming back, man, and the reason is simple, because they're making money, right? Literally, previously we used to do a 7-day free trial. This was before. We used to do a 7-day free trial. Wilson says, "Hi Sam, thank you for all work on your community. My 7 days trial finished. It was great. I think you can afford a membership this week." He brought in $7,000 in 7 days. Okay? Now, we no longer do a 7-day free trial. You know why? Because now we're doing a 2 weeks free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. My man says, Pro Jess is one of our mentors, says, "Thank you for your advice yesterday and last week. Could have been way better, but I'm still happy with my gains here. Wish I wasn't working during the $7 pop. Thanks again, my man." Look at this. He brought in $18,000 in one account and $68,000 in another trade. So our average on BYND, a ticker which everyone's now going crazy about, was 80 cents a share. We bought it at 80 cents. We called it out at 80 cents to our community. Thank you, Bullpick, for helping me recover from my previous big loss, and slowly I'm getting back into it. And thank you so much for being patient with us all the time. Amazing, man. Look at this. And this is also Bullpick. Bullpick had an amazing trade today as well. Let me go ahead and react to some of these. Wonderful, wonderful. This is literally like he just posted it as I'm covering. You guys see this? Amazing, man. Amazing. God bless. Stock Neup today posted, as you guys can see, Friday, October. So Russell started with 4K this month, plus 300 for today, and just started and they just started at Sam, and his team is making me money. Amazing, man. Amazing. God bless. Started a small account to test out some swing trades, and I'm grateful to Sam for the recent wins. Thank you so much. Definitely sticking around. Bang. Big wins or small wins, guys, we appreciate them all. And I think that at the end of the day, it's all dependent on what your portfolio looks like and how big your portfolio is. And yeah, we've been crushing it, man. That's the reason why Fred says this is yesterday, I believe, or this is maybe 2 days ago, Wednesday, October 22nd. He says, "Hey folks, second trade with the team, 1,300 in less than an hour." Amazing, man. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And he brought in $46,000 off of our alert. Granny Slayer says, "A couple of years ago," when is this? This is Wednesday as well. "A couple of years ago, I was down in the trenches, absolutely beyond fucked, made every single mistake you can name and wouldn't learn from it. Lost way more than I could afford and was so close to giving up. Decided to give it one last chance and find a mentor. Now I'm almost back to green with the help of Sam and everyone else. Words can't describe it, but Sam, you helped me out more than you could know. Thank you so much," and all the other shot callers. The Robinhood account is my own doing. Really don't know what the fuck I was doing. The Mumu account I started when joining the server, truly a lifesaver. So this was himself, 92% down, and this is him trading with us, up 70% the past year. Amazing, man, amazing. God bless. C Life says, "Thank you, Sam Kablan, and everyone in this community. I reached my first weekly milestone, and more to come for sure. $1,000 past week." Michael says, when is this? This is Tuesday. Says, "Thank you for the best Discord in the world. This crazy Bianco, $12,000 off of a single trade." Anyways, listen, give it a shot. 2 weeks free trial, 30 days money back guarantee. Next 10 members, 50% discount. Action takers, take action right now. 50% discount next 10 members. Why? Because again, we want to reward the action takers, not the person that's like, "Oh, I need to go ask my wife so my wife can actually ask her boyfriend if I can join your free trial." Bro, it's free. Look at that. And let's say you want to stick around. Compare the price of the community versus how much red your portfolio has experienced. And weigh them out and go, what makes more sense, here or there? Anyways, thanks for watching. Happiness in trading. Your boy Sam from Neup Academy.